What's up YouTube, welcome back to another video on my channel Skotrix, and today as you can see we are back on NBA 2K20 for another build guide video. And in today's video I'm gonna be finally showing y'all my most requested build, my point guard build that I run with on streams, and in a lot of my videos my two-way 3-point facilitator. Now I have a build similar to this on my channel already. It's called my two-way inside out scorer build, but it's a little bit different, and in today's video I'm gonna be showing y'all exactly how to build the exact point guard build that I have, that I use in my videos and streams. It can speed boost, gets pro dribble moves, can shoot from anywhere on the court, gets Hall of Fame defense badges, and it can finish at the rim. So without further ado, let's get right into the video here. On the first screen, nothing really matters too much. The name doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is the position, point guard. You want it to be a point guard, not a shooting guard, so that you can get dimer and floor general. But then the hand and the jersey number, that doesn't matter, so you can go ahead and click continue right there. Now for the skill breakdown, you want to take this one right here, green and red. You can already see the stats are looking pretty good all around, but they're going to get better as I go through the next few slides here. So I'm going to go ahead and take this one. Now for the physicals pie chart, you obviously want to take the pure speed. This is the best pie chart for any point guard build by far. It's not even close, so you're going to want to go ahead and choose this one right here. Now onto the potential breakdown here. First, for finishing, you want to max out close shot, max out driving layup, max out driving dunk, and then put your standing dunk up until you get those 7 finishing badges. Now I'm going to show y'all how to put the badges on at the end of the video. Again, I have tons of experience with this build, so I know what the best badge breakdown is, and I'm going to be showing y'all that at the end of the video, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But for right now, we're going down to shooting. For shooting, you just want to max out everything, and then you can bring your post fade down 2 right here to 77 and still have those 18 shooting badges. Again, that's the perfect amount of shooting badges, so you're good right there. Now moving down onto playmaking right here, you want to max out your pass accuracy and your ball handle. Then you want to go back up to pass accuracy and just bring it down 1 right there, so you keep those 10 playmaking badges. If you drop it any lower, you lose that playmaking badge, and if you drop the ball handle at all, then you're not going to have a 75 ball handle when you first make this build, so you have to get to 96 overall to unlock pro dribble moves, and you don't want to do that. You want to have the pro dribble moves right off the bat, so you're going to leave your ball handle at max. Then you can go down to defense right here, max out perimeter defense, lateral quickness, steal, block, and then put the last 3 into defensive rebound right there. Now I know what you're probably thinking, why would you put your attributes into block instead of defensive rebound? And listen, I promise you it's worth it. This build still gets rebounds over other guards as long as you have good positioning, and you need that block. That block rating is what makes you the best defensive guard in the whole game, and you need that block rating. That block rating is what makes this build the best defensive guard in the whole game. I promise you, you will not regret it. I have this build in 99 overall. I've played on it a ton, and I promise you will not regret having it like this. So you're gonna go ahead and confirm that right there. Now onto the body shape here, you can really take whatever you want. I'm probably just going to take compact, but you can take whichever one you want. It doesn't make any difference. And now for the height, you want to go +2 to 6'5" right here. You can see your driving layup goes down 2. That doesn't really matter. Your driving dunk goes up 1. That's nice, but again, it's not a big deal. Your mid-range goes down 1. Same thing, not a big deal. Your ball handle goes down 3, but it's still 75, so you'll still be able to get pro dribble moves, still be able to speed boost. And then all your defense stats, don't worry about those, but the one that's really important is the block. You can see it goes up 14. So you're going to have an 80 block, and once you get to 99 overall, you're going to have an 84 block. If you get to 99.9, which is hard to get, then you'll have an 85, but an 84 and 99, which is what I have on it right now, and it's amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and confirm that. That's where you want to have it. Now for weight, this is one of the major differences between the old build guide that I did for the two-way inside out scorer and the build that I actually have. For my build that I actually have, I have it at 211 pounds right here. You can see that bumps up the strength a bit, so you can guard power forwards with this build. It puts down your acceleration, your vertical, and your lateral quickness a little bit. Again, that's not really a big deal. If you want to make it lower, it'll change the name. It'll probably be closer to what my two-way inside out scorer was, but I mean, you could put it at 211. That's how I have it on my build, and I don't regret putting it like this. A lot of people say putting up the weight on any guard build is a terrible decision, and most of the time I would agree with that, but in this situation, it works really good. It does make the build arguably better. If you have more, personal preference down here at this weight, then you could do that, but honestly at 211 pounds you're going to be good. Like I said, that's how I have this build, and it's really good. If you put it up in weight, you lose that vertical. If you put it down, you lose the strength. So 211 pounds, that's the sweet spot right there. Now for wingspan right here, you really just want to keep it at base. If you lower it, you lose defense stats, which you don't want, but you gain shooting, and if you raise it, you lose shooting, which you don't want, but you do gain defense. So either way, it's not really that beneficial. You just want to leave it at base right here. This is the sweet spot for it. You don't lose anything, you don't gain anything, so I'm gonna go ahead and confirm that. Now for the takeover here, there's a little bit of personal preference. The one I would definitely recommend is the lockdown takeover, but if you want any of these other 3, you could take them. I wouldn't recommend the playmaking takeover because you're not going to be an amazing ball handler anyways. I do ISO on this build when I use it on 2s, and the playmaking is good enough to do that, but it just doesn't seem worth it to take the playmaking takeover. And same thing with the sharpshooting and the slasher, so I would recommend taking the lockdown defender takeover right there. And as you can see right here, boom, two-way 3-point facilitator, similar to Steve Francis, DeJounte Murray, and Jamal Murray. Now I'm going to go ahead and show y'all how to put on the badges for this build. Make sure you stay around for this. This is a really important part of the build. You're going to want to have the badges how I set it up. Obviously there's a little bit of personal preference, but generally you're going to want to have it how I have it. I've done a lot of testing with it, and I'm going to show y'all the best badges 100%. So you can see the final attributes right here if you want to pause the video and look at them. But I'm going to go into the badges here. For finishing, you're going to want to put on gold fancy footwork, gold slithery finisher, and then bronze relentless finisher, just like that. Go ahead and confirm. For shooting right here, you're going to want to go gold deadeye. I used to use hot zone hunter, I don't anymore. I don't think you need it. Put on Hall of Fame range extender, Hall of Fame quick draw, gold flexible release, silver volume shooter, and silver corner specialist. Just like this is the best shooting badge breakdown for this build. Definitely I recommend setting it up like this, so I'm gonna go ahead and confirm that. Now for the playmaking right here, I do bronze dimer, gold handles for days, gold quick first step, and gold unpluckable. Just like that. Best playmaking badges without a doubt. Not much personal preference on that one. That's really how I would recommend doing it. Now for defense badges, this is a little bit unusual, but I promise you it works. You want to put on Hall of Fame chase down, Hall of Fame clamps, Hall of Fame intimidator, gold interceptor, and silver pick dodger, just like that. I promise this is the best way to have it. I promise. I've tried out lots of different things. I've tried out setting it up like this. It's okay, or sorry, like this, it's okay. This is how I kind of run it sometimes when I know people are going to be screen hiding and I want to just spam steals and get around the screens. But even with that, you could really run it like this and you would be good, just like that. So I recommend keeping it like this because it covers all bases. No matter who you're playing against, you can have it like this and you'll play good. So that's how I recommend it right there. I'm gonna go ahead and confirm that. And there you go. That's how you build my two-way 3-point facilitator build right there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I know this build has been heavily requested, so hopefully you guys can go out, make the build, play good with it, get some wins. And oh, I guess I'll let you guys know the jump shot that I use with this build. I use pure Dante Exum, no custom jump shot, just Dante Exum. There you go. For everybody stuck around to the end, you get that jump shot. You guys probably already know I like that jump shot, but if you stuck around till the end, there you go. But anyways, that's gonna be it. Alright, peace.